Morning, all protocols observed. Thank you for having us today. Before you is Group 29 leader Selina Ward. Today our topic of interest is the effect of drug abuse. What is drug abuse? Today we are going to learn what is drug abuse. We want to talk about it. What causes drug abuse? What are the effects of drug abuse? What is a drug? What is drug first? It is the habitual taking of illegal or illegal drugs that the substance is not good for your health and your body. What are types of drug abuse that people use or abuse in their lives? We have cocaine. All of us are familiar with cocaine. We have meth abuse. We have heroin abuse. We have sedatives. People who use sleeping pills for them to sleep, that is abusing drugs. What causes all this? What makes someone abuse drugs? Peer pressure from friends around him, early exposure to drugs, lack of family involvement, especially when parents are not involved in what their kids are doing. Effects of drug abuse. What are the effects? We want to know what are the effects. We have social effects, we have physical effects, and psychological effects. What affects the social effects? The social effect is financial problems. Once you use your money to buy drugs, you lose a lot of money by buying alcohol and doing all that. We have dropping out of school. Once you start using drugs, it will not be legal for you to continue studying in school, which will lead to school dropout, losing jobs. You can't go to work while using drugs. Obviously, you're going to lose your job. Physical effects of abusing drugs: injuries. When you fight or you get into an accident, there are high chances of you getting injuries. Diseases. We have diseases like cancer, liver cirrhosis, lung cancer, and all that is caused by abusing drugs. We have sexual abuse, or being taken advantage of by someone who is under drugs. Psychological effects. This deals with your mental state, especially the brain. And once the brain is affected with the drugs, there are high chances of you getting affected. Then we have addiction, hallucinations, and anxiety. Then we have hangover. In conclusion, drug abuse has great effects and it's harmful to human body. How can we do to help those people who are addicted to drugs? One, we can help them by taking them to a rehabilitation center. We can give them guidance and counseling, and we make sure as parents we take care of our children and make sure they don't get involved with people who are using drugs. And we make sure whatever our children do, we are there in the position to find out where are our kids, what are they doing, what are they doing at the end of the day. We must give them a follow-up to protect these young children from abusing drugs. What about the elderly people? What can we do about them? Obviously we can't be following up on them, but let's try as much as possible to keep them away from abusing drugs and keep them in rehabilitation centers and guide them and counsel them so that they can stop abusing drugs. Thank you for having us.